Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is another Geek Fuel unboxing. I think my Geek Fuel unboxings might be winding down. They have just sent me an email saying that I canceled my Geek Fuel subscription, but I didn't. So I don't know what that's about. But then I also got a message from Geek Fuel saying, hey, they're starting a new box. I don't know if they're doing that new box instead of this box anymore. The new box is basically all shirts. You also get like a credit, a $5 credit to buy stuff from the store. But yeah, I honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. That aside, I want to get into this. This is February's Geek Fuel. And yes, it is towards the beginning-ish. We're almost middling March now. And that's okay because you know what? I've only had this for about a week, which is pretty good for me. It's pretty good for me. But I did get, let's see here. Yeah, so there's a paper in here about it. So hold on. Thank you for your support of Geek Fuel as we celebrate our 7th year providing fan favorite exclusives, teas, and collectibles you can't find anywhere else. Over the last year, we've surely heard the news about the rising costs for raw goods and shipping, as well as production delays affecting most every business. We've worked very hard behind the scenes to keep our prices and quality consistent while working on a long-term solution to give our subscribers choice and flexibility. So starting in March of 2022, we'll be launching a brand new subscription with all new benefits and a new lower price. That's good. That's good. Let's see here. So basically, every month you'll receive a $40 value, and it's $19 shipping and handling, which isn't bad. Exclusive tea, $25 in value, which you'll know about. It's like my favorite part about Geek Fuel anyway. In fact, I was looking through their website the other day and I noticed all the Geek Fuel t-shirts on there are like the t-shirts I genuinely love to wear. There's a Firefly, there's a bunch of them. So that's not bad. And then a mystery bonus item, that's a $10 value from pins and wearables. It's unexpected prices, curated collectibles, exclusives, limited edition products, things like that. Geek Fuel, and then you get this Geek Fuel store credit, $5 value, which they told me stacks. So like if you save up for a couple of months or whatever and you get like $5 things, that's just $25. That's not like $5 per purchase or whatever. You got 25 bucks, which is nice, I guess. Basically, you can buy whatever you want instead of them sending it to you, I guess. That's that. So monthly subscribers, there's nothing to do. Starting in March, all new monthly shipments will be at our new lower cost. So multi-subscriptions, if you've prepaid, you are owed additional boxes. Don't worry, we've got you covered. In March, we will ship you the bonus box of new products and a special item from Geek Fuel Vault, as well as your first shipment of the Geek Fuel Tea Club. So that basically this is replacing what I've been doing. So we'll see. I feel like I don't hate it, but I feel like this kind of caught me off guard. Like, if you're gonna change this, like when you did the EXP, that was pretty drastic. And this feels fast and sudden for me. But I'm here for the ride. Basically, I think my subscription renews in May. So I'll have March, April, and May. And like I said, the t-shirts are the thing I really got the box for. It also was the little knickknacks and odds and ends. So I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the box it is. And we'll see how this is. Because January's, which was the last one I did. It's not last month, but it's the last one I did. Wasn't great. It wasn't a good box, and I really wanted it to be. So this one is arcade edition, meaning that it's got yes, it's got arcade stuff in it. So there's that. Let's start off as always with the shirt here. And I will say the one thing I really do miss out of here are the pins. And I know maybe the pins are hard for them to do. I don't know, but I really do miss the pins. I went from not liking the pins to loving their pins. Anyways, so this t-shirt, it's just an arcade. That's it. It's literally just an arcade. But it's a good design. One of the things I do like about Geek Fuel, and I want to preface this by saying they are not paying me a dime for doing any of this. Although they did email me and say if you wanted to get your hands on the new box, I think it's mikekaess 15. I'll put it down here if that's right. And you save percentage off your box if you want to try it. I don't get kickbacks. They don't send me these boxes for free. I actually paid my own money for this stuff because I just genuinely like this product. Anyways, it's a decent shirt. It's got Game Over. It's got just some classic stuff. There's like a rupee here. There's some Tetraminos. There's like a Mario star. There's a little tentacle. There's a little sword. Hand says KO. There's a coin in here. I don't know. Let me just get it on. You can see it stretched over my girthy chest area here. So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. All right. It's not bad. It's like, I mean, it's a good color. I like the graphic. It's not bad. It's a good shirt. It's not, I feel like it's not quite as soft. It's not quite the same material that the shirts usually are. And that's one of the things I really like about their shirts is they're usually very soft to the feel. It's not that this isn't soft. It's very soft. It just feels a lot thinner than their normal shirts, but that's not a bad thing. It's stretched out just fine. It doesn't feel overly tight, although I am working on that, back on my diet. Hopefully, in the next coming months, you'll see how well that does or doesn't do. Oh, that's how it works. Anyways, let's see what else we have. Next, I do want to bring this out because this is from the last box. So they didn't get this in the box in time, so they shipped it out without it. But then they shipped it to me. It's a little luggage thing. It looks like a floppy disk. Hack the Planet travel tag. It's fine. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Next, we got a nice little NBA Jam sticker. Boom shakalaka. That's classic, man. Gotta love NBA Jam. It was my favorite thing because that was one of the first games where they had just like a bunch of random ass characters. Like you could type in your initials, but then if you chose different initials, it would unlock different characters you could play as in the basketball game. And it was like an arcade basketball game. So you weren't like really plays. It wasn't like the NBA 2K or whatever. It's a fun game if you haven't played it. But I always liked, and you could play as like Bill Clinton and like the Charlotte Hornet and like the Chicago Bull, things like that. Next we have another for my wall, which I guess is now complete since they're not doing these anymore. But maybe I'll use my $5 to buy some of these, but these are expensive. These are $18. It is Blanca from Street Fighter 2. It is like a glow-in-the-dark edition, which is kind of nice. You can see on the back all the different characters that you could get. But I'm pretty sure, according to this thing, Blanca is the only option. It's not like they had a bunch of options and I got Blanca. This glow-in-the-dark Blanca, I guess everyone got. So I like it though. Not a knock whatsoever. This is good. I love this stuff because I would never buy it. I would never go to the store because I've seen it. You go to Target and you see them hanging on the shelves. It's like all the Ninja Turtles and Back to the Future, all these reaction figures, He-Man. And I pick one up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this one. And then I realize it's $18. And I just can't. It's like almost a Black Series figure. I'd much rather just buy a Black Series figure instead of, not. So, I don't know. Anyways, and last but not least, like happens every time, I pick the last thing out of the box, and that's the tipping point to just knock everything down. But we have arcade carpet socks. Now, this is actually pretty neat. I don't think anything exists nowadays to really convey what being in a classic 80s arcade is like. I'm not saying arcades don't exist. I'm saying 80s arcades don't exist. They were just a completely different kind of beast than arcades are now. You used to go to the arcade to play the latest games. And now every time I go to an arcade, it's always the latest games from back when they stopped making new arcade games, which was like 2006 or so. Like you could play Time Crisis 2 or it's a Virtua Fighter. Like they've all aged basically graphically wise. And it used to be that the arcade had the cool games and then they got ported to your home system and it was decidedly worse. Like Ninja Turtles 2. On the arcade looked great. On my Nintendo, not as good. Like, it was still fun, and I still loved it, but I could tell, like, what I have in front of me is not what I played at Chuck E. Cheese, or, you know, or the movie theater, or just the actual arcade. The times have changed. Anyways, arcade's not a thing when you can just play all the games you want on your phone or on your console. So that's why arcades are dying. But this is quintessentially what every carpet in every arcade looked like. Now, if I wanted to make it accurate, I would spill soda and chewing gum all over there. These socks would be sticky, and you would never really ever want to touch them, because if you want to get the actual real arcade feel, because that's what that was like. I'm not going to put these on my hands like I normally do. And if that bums you out, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, I'm in a mood tonight, and I'm not going to commit the way I normally do. But I am going to get all these together, and I'm going to give you a score on this box, which, like I said, might be the last regular Geek Fuel box I unbox, because after this, apparently they're coming in bags. So, not an unboxing. A little disappointed, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so if this is your first time watching any of my unboxings, this is kind of how it goes down. This is a really weird box, because it had an extra item that wasn't supposed to be in this box. It was supposed to be in last month's box, which was unusually low because it was missing an item. So this is going to be a little bit higher than normal. Also, I don't know what to do about the sticker. Like, this sticker is not an item, but at the same time, I kind of like it. And it has a $3 value. By the way, these socks are a $10 value. So if you're wondering about that bag, it's basically, if this had been the bag, it would have been these socks and this shirt for 20 bucks. Plus, again, that $5 coupon thing for, or credit, I guess, for that. So if that sounds like it's worth it to you, maybe consider subscribing to the new shirt bag, because it's not a box. Starting off with a score. I love the shirt. This is worth the full point. I love it. The Blanca Super 7 figure thing, love that. Also a point. So that's 2 points. This, also a point, but not getting the full point. I love the nostalgia. I'm just not a big fan of these kinds of socks. I don't really wear them. I'm a very basic, give me some white Hanes thick socks. You know, I also don't like the patterns in these. They always catch on my toenails. Ugh, don't like it. Gives me like a little heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. But I dig them. They're going to go in my closet. They're going to go in my sock drawer. And if I ever need to wear nicer socks, these will probably be one of my go-tos. I kind of dig it. But I'm going to give it a half point for these. It's not worth the full point, but I dig the nostalgia. Lastly, this isn't really an item to me, but I like it, so I'm going to give it a little bonus, 0.25 here. And then I'm going to give this a 0.25 as well, because it is an item that they gave me in the box, and it makes up for last month. So this box of the basically 3 items really in the box, it's actually weirdly going to get a 3 out of 3, but it's kind of cheating. It had help because of my weird scoring system, and I'm just doing this off the cuff. I don't really come into these planned. I just kind of go with my gut feeling. The box really is about like a 2.5 out of 3, but I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 3 on a technicality. And if that's the last box, like this that we get from Geek Fuel, or that I get from Geek Fuel, I guess it's kind of going out on a high note. But again, we'll see when the t-shirt bag comes out. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if I'll even film unboxings for them, because again, not a box. I get why they're doing it. I get why they're putting them in bags. The shipping is cheaper. All of that. I get it. No fault. It's just not as fun to do an unboxing with a bag. So this might be my last Geek Fuel unboxing on my channel. Only time will tell. But if you don't see another one on my channel, that's why. Anyways, thank you for watching this. Let me know down the downstairs area what you liked. Did you like this box? And if you support me on Patreon, I'd like to thank you here right here. Thanks so much for supporting my Patreon at the unboxing level or higher. I'm not gonna not ever do unboxings on this, so if you're part of this crew, most of these people are part of the or higher crew. They're just on here because they support the channel in general, which is $5 a month if you wanna know. But for the people that are like, hey, I pay $3 a month for unboxing, don't worry, I'm still gonna do unboxings. It's all good. You'll get recognition, but thank you so much for putting your name on this box. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.